stories. Thank you.
I want to make sure we acknowledge another one of our inductees from last year. In the category of media, we're very, very proud and very pleased to have Joe Shapiro from National Public Radio with us. Joe, if you would, there's Joe. We're very glad to have you here with us. Thanks for all you do.
I can't argue with you. You are right. You do have the best job in the world. And I love that, celebrating Christmas. I got to use that one day. And I'm not just saying that because I work at an ABC station now. But it's so encouraging and heartwarming to see, because we in the media are constantly being accused of being what's wrong with the world and with America, and being blamed for everything. So it's really encouraging to see people like you doing what you do to make us all look good. And I'm happy to report that you're not alone. For achievement in the field of media in the 2007 nominees this year, Cliff Crace, Harriet McBride Johnson, Jeff Leonard, Richard Lynch, Santina Muha, Greg Smith, and Montel Williams. And the winner is Montel Williams. In 1999, Montel Williams, the Emmy Award-winning talk show host, ex-Marine, author, actor, philanthropist, well, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and that is a disease, as you know, that affects the spinal cord. And he pledged to use his celebrity to raise awareness of the disease, and he has kept that pledge with the establishment of his foundation. So we want to congratulate him and welcome Montel Williams into the SCI Hall of Fame. Regrettably, though, he could not be here with us, but he did send his regards in a letter, and I would like to read it to you now. I understand what it is like to live with a condition that at times leaves you debilitated. I live with a disease that has no known cause and no cure. Facing MS every day is an extreme test of faith, hope, character, and perseverance. However, it is not something I will succumb to. It is something that I intend to conquer. When I was diagnosed in 1999, I had two options. I could allow the disease to consume me, or I could fight it. I chose to fight it. I began the Montel Williams MS Foundation, and to date we have raised and distributed more than $1.2 million. I am honored that the National Spinal Cord Injury Association considered nominating me into the Hall of Fame, and I'm pleased to be inducted. I'm grateful to be recognized by an organization that is dedicated to supporting, educating, and empowering those with life-altering conditions. Thank you. No, thank you, Montel Williams. All right, I'll take it. I got time for one more. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming down the stretch here. The nominees in the category of Government Executive are Ali Cantos, Michael Collins, Margaret Giannini, and Jennifer Shee Keller. And the 2007 inductee is Michael Collins. Where's Michael? Come on up, Michael. The Executive Director of the National Council on Disability since June of 2007, Michael Collins' government executive experience spans 14 years, beginning in the state of Washington before moving on to California, where he directed the California State Independent Living Council. For his work and his dedication, we are pleased tonight to induct Michael Collins into the SCI Hall of Fame.
Wait a minute, this isn't for me. Where's the page turner? Thank you very much. Unfortunately, I've only been in the federal government for 4.5 months. I've learned a lot already. But this award really is an award that means a lot to me. As I told my kids one time, I often thought I'd be into some other Hall of Fame, maybe for aging athletes or old rowers or something like that, and now I'm being inducted as a bureaucrat. Gary, I know what you mean by looking back and wondering how we got here, but I would really like to recognize the village that supports all of us in what we do. And in this room, there are many of my fellow executives that are in government or have been in government, including Marcy, who works in government in a lot of different ways and makes a big difference. And I really want to encourage you and the people that you mentor and the people you know to consider public service as a valid career. I think you have a unique opportunity when you enter that career to make a big difference in a lot of people's lives. Like Kelly said, one piece of legislation lasts for years. It gets changed, hopefully improved. We continue to fight to keep it so it works like we anticipated it would and like Congress originally intended. That takes everybody. But I think perhaps for all of us, the biggest village we have, the biggest help we have is our family, our friends, our caregivers, the people who make it possible for us to work long days, long hours, long weeks, to try to keep making a difference, enriching our own lives, and in the process, trying to make other people's lives better. I want to introduce one of my village. My daughter Barbie came out here from Washington. Stand up, dear. Years ago, I wrote an article for one of the now Leonard Media publications about should a daughter handle dad's care. And I interviewed a lot of great parents, and they gave me a lot of great advice. And I think that the one thing I know is family grows closer, and you bring out the best qualities in those around you. And hopefully you learn in the process, and they do too. And I'm blessed. So thank you.
You can't leave without this.